Welcome back to Live at 5 at 4. Do you love fresh peaches? Oh, yes, I do as well. They're beginning to come into our stores and farmers markets. And today, Shona House with Faith Baked Cakes shares a recipe from her kitchen to yours on how to make a peach fritter.
Guess what? It's time for peaches, peach season. So what could we make with peaches? I'm thinking, why not make peach fritters? Everybody loves peach fritters. So I've got an old recipe out and I wanted to share it with you. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a cup of just regular plain flour in there. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm gonna put about a teaspoon of baking powder in here. And I've got about a teaspoon of cinnamon. And that's gonna be all of my dry ingredients, and I'm gonna mix it up. So while everything's mixing up, I've got my oil over here heating up. We're gonna heat it up to about 375 degrees or so that we can fry up our fritters. Okay, now that I've got all of my dry ingredients mixed up, I'm going to add all of my wet ingredients. So I've got about a tablespoon of softened or melted butter. Then I'm gonna add 2 eggs. I love to use the brown eggs, the country eggs. They're just so much richer and they taste so much better. Okay, so I'm gonna add this to my dry ingredients and I'm gonna give it just a little swirl around here to get all the dry ingredients incorporated, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna add about 1/3 of a cup of milk. You can use milk or you can use cream, whatever you've got in your pantry or in the fridge. And this batter's gonna be kind of thick. And that's okay because you want it to be thick because when you drop it into the oil, it's gonna start to fry right away. Okay, so you've got a thick batter, and then I've cut up about 1.5 cups of fresh peaches. So all you're gonna do is mix this all together. Now, if you wanna use canned peaches, you can. Just make sure you save the juice from your canned peaches, and then you can put that into the little bit of drizzle that we're gonna put on top of them when they get done. Okay, so I've got this all incorporated, and I'm going to use a spoon and a fork, and we're gonna drop these little suckers in to our hot oil. All right, here we go. Hope it doesn't splatter. These things are delicious. Now you don't want to get them too big because they're fritters. And you can give everybody for a, they're serving 2 or 3 little fritters. You can dress them up. You can also roll these in powdered sugar if you want. I like to roll them in powdered sugar, and then I also like to take peach syrup or peach juice and mix it in with my powdered sugar with just a little bit of vanilla and make a drizzle and just drizzle them over the top. So these little babies are frying up. So in the meantime, while those are frying up, what I did here was I took some powdered sugar and I took a little bit of vanilla and I took some peach juice that I had made out of the fresh peaches that I bought. And so I've just put the powdered sugar in there, added, I don't know, about 1/4 cup of the peach juice, and then a teaspoon of vanilla, and then I just added a little bit more peach juice or a little bit more powdered sugar depending on how thick or thin that I wanted my drizzle to be. So the next thing I'm going to do is, remember, it's powdered sugar, a little bit of vanilla, and peach juice. And I'm going to take these, and I've got these little things that I found at Stock Pot. So I'm going to put my little fritters in here. They are hot, 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 hot. So they're going to be crunchy too. Ugh. So anyway, I'm going to just take my drizzle and drizzle over the top of my peach fritters. And they're going to get that extra burst of flavor with the fresh peach juice. All right, look at this.
Peach fritters complete with drizzle. You don't need ice cream with that. My goodness. Oh, if only we could sample those peach fritters. But you can follow Faith Baked Cakes on Facebook. She is always so creative and whips up delicious treats.